Happy birthday, Willie, B2M greatest. You are the greatest. I've been wanting to make you a video for quite some time. Well, you know where I've been. I've been doing my coastal adventure with the fantastic Charmaine. And I think you, Willie, were the first person to watch my videos. You're definitely the first person to comment on them. So that was cool. I was excited. I was desperate to share all that, and I was excited that you responded immediately. You and actually several others, but you were the first. That tickled my fancy. I was like, yeah, got my 40-ounce crew out there in helping me enjoy my vacation, the BDU. So here, happy birthday. I just cracked this. Actually, I started to make your video, then my phone rang. Chaos ensued. So this has been opened. Does that count still? I hope it does. Yeah. I already drank a lot of that. So what I did, my first video to you, where my phone rang and things got hectic, was I had found earlier an owl pellet on a blown down tree. Actually a blown down tree that had then washed into the river, and this tree was in the middle of the river, and my dog and I were swimming across it, and it was freezing cold, and so I thought, I'm going to swim up onto that log. It had ground up into the sand, and catch my breath a little bit and keep swimming across the river. And so as both Akila and I climbed up on this log, the very top of it was an owl pellet. An owl pellet is, owls eat their prey whole, mice typically. They swallow it, it dissolves in their stomach, and then they regurgitate the hair and bones. And usually the bones, just the teeth and little bits of skull. Normally the owl can digest the bones quite well. And so for your first video, I opened it up looking for bones, but we didn't find any. But I'll show you the wreckage. Here's what you would have saw if I hadn't messed up the first video. So what you're looking at there is hair. Now this was all clumped together. You can still see the clumps. And yeah, I know it looks like some sort of strange pot, but it's not. So here you can see that. Now these things sometimes have little bits of bone in them, but I tore that bad boy apart and I couldn't find any bones. So that must have been a hardcore owl if he could digest the teeth. Because typically the teeth don't digest. So that's what I wanted to share for your birthday. I've opened up an owl pellet for you, and I didn't use my fingers. I thought I was going to have to. A couple other things to share about owls. They have kind of binocular vision. If an owl looks at you at the side, let's call that one by. Let's call that normal viewing. If it looks at the side, it's like a normal look, like you and I look. But if it looks directly towards you, that's a times two. It has different lenses in the front of its eyes, so that when it glances directly at something, it magnifies it. It's like superpower. And also a weird thing about their body is that their ears, our ears are roughly equal to each other where they sit on our skull. They should be exactly equal. But the ears of an owl are offset. One's higher, one's lower. And the reason is that when they hear something, they could identify not only the direction it came from, but the height or depth. And then so they hear it, they get their binocular vision on it, they swoop down on it, and here's the best thing about owls. So they're swooping down into the brush, and they're going to grab a mouse. Right before they grab it, they close their eyes. All owls pick up mice without seeing it. They even adjust their claws to line up with the body of the mouse so that they always close across its width. And they do that by hearing it. They can hear it so well that they know which way its body is positioned to grab a hold of it. It just blows me away. Nature blows me away. That's why I'm out in it all the time. Ah, so there you go. That's your birthday video. Sorry it took me so long to make it, but you weren't far from my thoughts. If that's any consolation. All right, so happy birthday, B2M greatest, and it's always a pleasure, Willie, to hear from you. I love your comments and I love your videos. Nice work. Keep it up. Can't wait to see your burp video. That's gonna be obnoxious. All right, so let's trance out on a little rain first. As we end, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.